the kitchen sink, and I need to make the water. So I'll use this blue color. I'll just get my rolling pin. Now I need to roll it out really flat. That looks about right. I've pre-cut a square out of paper that I'll use to make the shape of the water. I've already cut around the edges. Now we can reveal the water. And I can place it on the board. What's next? Oh, I have this really neat color. I'll use it to make the granite bench around the sink. You can see it sparkle like actual stone. I've made it into a ball, and now I need to roll it out. Really flat. Looks great. Now, I've already pre-cut the surround of the kitchen bench out of paper. I'll just place it here and use my cutting tool to cut out the shape. I'll just remove this piece in the middle. We don't need that. That's where the water's going to go. And I'll just cut around the edges to make it nice and neat. Nearly done. Great, now let's reveal what we made. Now I can place it over the water. It's starting to look like a kitchen bench, but it's not quite finished. I'm using white Play-Doh to make it look like there are ripples in the water. I'm bending them into wiggly lines to make a water effect. I'm starting from the inside, moving outwards. Nearly done. I'll just place this last piece here. I have this faucet that I'll place in the middle of the sink. Now I need to make the taps. I'll use this red Play-Doh to make the hot tap. I found this toy popcorn tub which I'll use to make this circle shape. I'll just remove this Play-Doh around the outside. We won't need that. Now let's look at the shape we made. It's a circle. I'll place it right here on the left. Now I need to make the cold tap. I'll use this blue color. I've rolled it out flat. Now I will make the circle shape. That's our next tap. Let's go put it on the kitchen sink. It goes right here. I've made a little flame to make it look like it's the hot tap. And now I'm going to use this white Play-Doh to make a snowflake on the cold tap. Looks fantastic! We've made our kitchen sink. I have it hot and cold tap. Let's turn it on. I'm going to wash this strawberry first. Great! And now the carrot. I just love my new kitchen sink. I'll just turn off the water. Next, I'm going to make the stovetop for my kitchen. I'll use this color Play-Doh. It's a black color with all sparkly bits in it. This will be great for the stovetop. First, I need to roll it out really flat. Looks all done, and now I've pre-cut a square shape, which I'll place over the dough. All I need to do now is cut around the edges using my cutting tool. All done! Now let's reveal what we made. Oh, look! Now we can place it on the kitchen board. Carefully placing it down so it's nice and even and straight. Oh, that looks about right. Now I'll use the same color I used for the kitchen bench and make it into a circle shape. This will be used for the element on the stove. And I'll place it right here on the side. I'll make a smaller circle for the inside of the element. I'll just remove this. We don't need that. And tidy it up a little bit. I've made a ring that I'll place in the middle of the element. It's starting to look like a stovetop. Now I'll just place a few more details around the edges. All done! I've made the circle button for the switch on the stove. And I'll place these pieces here for the temperature gauge. The top is red, so it's hot, and the bottom is yellow, so it's warm. I'm going to try out the stove that I've made. Turn it on. How about I cook this egg? Oh, it's working! I can hear it sizzling. It's cooked the egg! Wow, I love my new stove. I'll just switch it off. Before I make some food, I'm going to make a plate for it to go on. I've made a circle for the bottom and a ring that goes around the edge. I've used a white color Play-Doh for the plate. Now I'm going to make some detail for around the plate. I'll use this extruder tool to make long spaghetti shapes. Looks great! I'll just cut it here. And now I just need to get one piece. And I'm going to place it all around the edges. All done! We have our plate. Now I'm going to make a burger. First, I'll use this brown dough for the burger bun. I'll just break off a little bit and place it into the mold, pressing it down. And I'll place a bit on the other side of the burger maker. Let's take a look at what we made. That's the top bun and the bottom. I'll just place the bun on the plate. Next, I'm going to make the burger. I'll use this dark brown color. I'll just close the lid, pressing it firmly down. That should be about right. Open it up again. Oh, look what we made! We made the burger! Oh, it's so cute! The burger goes on top of the bun. I'm going to use this yellow dough to make a slice of cheese. Rolling it out really flat with my rolling pin. That looks about right. And now I'll get my cutting tool to cut out a square shape. A square has all equal sides. I'll just take away the excess Play-Doh around the edges. And now I'll use the circle cutter to make some holes in the cheese. Wow, it looks like a slice of Swiss cheese. Let's go add it to the burger. I'll place the cheese right here. On the top is a tomato-shaped mold. I'll use this red colored dough to make a slice of tomato. Pressing it down into the mold. Now let's take a look at what we made. Oh wow, look at all the detail. The slice of tomato goes right here on top of the cheese. Now we'll make a lettuce leaf. Pushing the green dough down into the mold. All around, right to the edge. Now let's take a look at what we made. Carefully taking it out. Oh, it just looks like a lettuce leaf. I'll place it right here on top of the tomato. Now for the bun on the top. Looks amazing! We've made a hamburger. We have the bun, the burger, the cheese, tomato, lettuce, and bun. I've already made a chopping board to prepare the vegetables. I'll place a spatula here and a knife here. What fruit shall we make first? How about a strawberry? I'll press it down into the red dough and use this cutting tool for around the edges. Let's take a look at what we made. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Oh, wow! I'll just put this green detail on the top, the little leaves. And I'll make some seeds out of orange Play-Doh. All done! Let's add it to the chopping board. It goes right here. How about we make a carrot? I'm using this mold and pressing it down into the orange dough. Now all I need to do is cut around the edges. Let's take a look at what we made. Looks amazing! I'll just remove this extra dough around the edges. Now I'll place some green leaves on the top. Looks great! Let's add it to the chopping board. Next, I'll make a bunch of bananas using this shape mold. Pressing it down. Now cut around the edge, wriggle it around a bit. Take it out. Oh, wow! I'll just add a bit of green here and some brown at the ends of the bananas, and all done. And I'll place them right here at the top. What shall I make next? Oh, I know! How about some blueberries? I'll use the shaping tool to make the top of the blueberry. That's 1, 2, 3 blueberries. I'm going to make some proteins. First, I'll make an egg. I've made a white oval shape for the outside and a yellow circle shape for the yolk. It's the next protein. Oh, how about I make a fish? Here's its eye, a fin, its mouth, tail, and some scales. What else is a protein? Oh, how about a chicken drumstick? Another protein is cheese. And last, how about I make a carton of milk? And now I need to add some detail. I'll place a blue line here at the top and one down here in the middle and spell milk. M-I-L-K spells milk. Oh wow, look at what we made today. We made an entire kitchen out of Play-Doh.